8 keys to loving your body. Key number 8, how to love your body. Hello, lovelies. It's Tiina here from Own, Kind and Wonderful, helping you reclaim who you truly are. So key number 8 in our 8 keys to loving your body series is here, is upon us already. How to love your body is this episode. So it's all been building up to this because it's about loving your body, and we've looked at many different aspects of body image and explored our own feelings about our body and also listening in towards our own body. Now, remember in episode 6, we looked at changing your body, and I talked to you about, well, who wants to grow in an environment that is hateful all the time, that's complaining about you all the time? And that's often what we do with our bodies. There's a lot of hate and criticism that we portion out to the body that has actually helped us to navigate and be in this world for so many years, however old we are, 30, 40 years, 20 maybe, if you're in your 20s. But still, it's been there for us all the time, just doing what we wanted to do. Sometimes, of course, it's complaining a little bit, it's pain that gets ill sometimes, but most of the time, for most of us, it's there serving us all the time, even though we are being very hateful to it. Our body is listening, that's for sure. It's just that we are not very good at listening to our bodies and creating that change in our body. Of course, who doesn't want to change in an atmosphere of being relaxed and acceptance and love? Once you find that acceptance for your body, the way it is right now, whatever way it is right now, finding the love for your body, whatever way it is right now, and just relaxing into it. And that doesn't mean that you're going to remain that way. If you've got pain in your body, if you feel that you're very overweight, if you think that you're far too skinny, or whatever the case is, or you don't have enough energy, you don't feel healthy, you don't feel fit enough, that acceptance doesn't mean that you're not going to create that change. But what I'm saying is that change is so much easier from the acceptance, from that relaxed state. Instead of doing it from that hatred, which is that you better, instead of going, okay, so tell me, what do you want? How are you feeling? Now I've got a request for you. I'd like us to go to the gym and get fitter. Like, what do you think? Like, should we do that? What's joyful for you? What's joyful for me? Because it's all about you. Your body is you. It's part of you. It's part of what makes your human experience happen. It's that body. So how do we then get to that acceptance and that self-love for, to have that more relaxed relationship with our body, to have that more relaxed relationship with ourselves? When I started doing mirror work, Louise Hay's mirror work, that was a big game changer for me. And actually, for the first time in my life, in my adult life, I just lost weight. I didn't particularly need to lose lots of weight, but it wasn't such a big deal if I lost between 2 and 5 kilos, to be honest, for my energy and for my wellness. And when I did Louise Hay's 21 days mirror work, it just happened, because I started enjoying being me. I started loving me. Like, really, I was like, wow, shit. Like, look at me. I'm great. Look at my body. Oh my God, that's my body. Like, have I trashed it for 40 something years? Why have I done that? It's beautiful, to kind of get to that state. It looks the same as it did, the day before, when I was still beating it up, with my thoughts and my words. That hadn't changed. It was just my attitude towards it that had changed. My love for it had changed. So this book was a game changer. And once that love happened, of course, it was so much easier to find the energy and will to do any changes that I needed to do. You know, I needed more energy. I needed to be healthier. I had some pain in my body, you know. So there were things that needed to change or wanted to change to feel better. And suddenly it became so much easier to do. Now, mirror work can be tough for many. I have recommended this to many clients, and some of them have done the whole process, some of them have started the process. But if you stick with it, you know, even if it's difficult in the beginning, there's nothing saying that everything needs to be easy. There is much to take from it. So there will be the exercise that most people dread, and that's actually standing in front of the mirror and saying lovely, loving things to yourself while looking yourself in the eyes. That's part of the journey. Then there's those are the exercises and saying affirmations. Then there's the journaling exercises that you do, and actually exploration and reflection. Just like we've done today, today in this series, we've explored things. You know, I've just asked you some questions and asked you to write that down. You know, there's every day, there's a few questions in there, and then there's a meditation for every day and some heart thoughts. You know, 21 days. It's not a lot of time. You spend between 3 and 10 minutes a day doing it, and it's worth it in the end. Just try it, see where that it takes you, because it's worth it. And that's also where you find the body love, you know, where you really notice that actually this body of mine has been good to me. I will be good to it, and together we will have a good life, you know, instead of having that criticism and hatred. And who wants to have that? Why would you do that to yourself? You wouldn't want anyone else to do that to you, and you wouldn't certainly do that to anyone else. So why do it to yourself? Mirror work, again, I'm sure there's a link here somewhere where you can kind of check out some mirror work tips and tricks online here on YouTube. If you want the book, as usual, there's a link below that you can easily order it. I highly recommend it. It's a game changer, and it will certainly get you to loving your body so much more than you might be doing today. Good. That's the end of this series. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, if it's been useful to you, do share it, or even share it. You might know someone like, she needs to hear this. I'm going to send her a link to these videos, this coaching journey, and please do share it. And also subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next series, which I think will be about relationships. See you then. Bye now.